That would be Boomer. And yes, there's another set of legs. And yes, there's a little head bopping around. It was back on a teat. So, and she wasn't the one I expected to be first. Of course, I have not made it to the feed barn yet. And I don't see, no, wait, I take that back. No, that's not who it is. Sorry, I'm leaving you zoomed for this, but I was thinking that was 241. 241 has a ripped ear, but her tag is still in her left ear. It's not in her right ear, so that's not 241. So 241 might be out in the other barn with a calf. I don't know who that one is. I think that's one we used to call Pretty Girl when she was a calf. But anyway, I know I gotta get her moved. Get her out of this shit. Well, now that we know what's in the barn, and there's nothing in the feed barn. At least there wasn't half an hour ago when I finally made it over there. Just show you what she looks like out here today. And yes, that's Frog back there. It's Froggy over the fields. Actually shows up way better on the camera looking this way. And we're like 38 degrees this morning. And Ty's riding with Maury today. He's hauling to Portland State University. Home of the real wackos in Portland. I mean, close to it anyway. And hauling sand in from out at Fairview, which is Troutdale area, east side of Portland. So they got to go through some nasty traffic and probably into some tight spots because I've never been to PSU. I've been past it. I've heard the war stories of any time they do construction there. Drivers hate going into there because, they give them here's your 10-foot wide lane that you can drive on if you get off of it while you're off the job, and expect them to make 90-degree corners in a 10-foot spot. That kind of stuff. But anyway, so Brooke is supposed to be bringing Blakely out, and she said she'd be here like 5 minutes ago. I go make sure Becky's up, because guess what? Becky's got to watch her this morning. I might have to watch her for a while. Becky's got to take Granny down to the vet. She'll either take her with her or leave her here with me. I think I can manage. I've done that a couple of times with some other kids, and I've done it a couple times with her. So, get back here far enough you can really see the Froggy and hear the birds. They have woken up since I've been out. I hear different ones waking up since I've been back out of the house, since I'd run in there and write stuff down, And there's a little bit of color showing in the trees. We might have a nice sunrise. Oh, something else I haven't shown. Everybody else has shown cherry trees blooming in a lot of cold areas. And this one actually started blooming like it was Friday. All of a sudden it was starting. Then the wind blew half the blooms off, Oh, who's here? And her mama brought her out. Laundry, diaper bag, Blakely. And look who got little shinies in her ears. She got them pierced yesterday.
Yeah.
Good morning, sweetheart.
She was starting to play with her left one a little bit this morning.
Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Where you going, kid?
Nope, you want Grandpa?
You.
Boop. You want Oma, does you want Grandpa? Are you gonna be good today?
I guess I better take her. gonna say it's the morning for deer. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I don't spin you too fast, 6, 7. There's at least 7. No, there's 8. Got the one in the center of the screen, and right beside to the left is 2. And it's usually a group of 4, so there's probably another one there. And they just vacated while I was filming the deer. And I'm hoping Boomer is still where she was, because it's easier to move her over, open the lower gate, and do it to it. And Becky fed Iceman already. I was sitting in the trailer waiting for Brooke to show up because she thought she'd be here at 6, and then Becky went and took laundry over. And like I said, she fed Iceman while she was out. So she tells me, well, did you notice Boomer's calf looks just like her? Same markings and everything? I'm going, dear, I told you what I saw. What I saw was a white head hanging down underneath the middle of a red belly and a couple of red legs. So no, I did not notice that, but her calves usually are the fitting image of her. Sorry, spin you around again. So, here in a few minutes, you will get to see. Yes, I'm going to move her before I feed, otherwise it could be a fiasco. Really, I probably should just go this way, but if I do, I'll probably spook them all in my way, and then be that much more of a pain in the butt. Not quite marked the same. Of course, Boomer's looking at me now. She doesn't have the straight line from the front of the ear down. But hey, she's got her kid up here in the straw. Is that good stuff, Boo? Huh? Is that good stuff? See, she's got some white on her neck. Good morning, baby. Your patches are almost the same as Mama. A little lopsided. Mama's are more even. And that red line around your head is sure even, isn't it? Yes. Good morning, Boomer. Good morning. Oh, and you're boom. What we got, Mom? I don't see any dingle dangles. I see a big calf. I see a mama that needs to go that way. I'll bring you back. Well, the brats get it last. What do you think, Cowboy? Yeah, I know we had a cowboy, but it's easier to say cowboy than long haul cowboy all the time. So we'll get him used to that. And yes, somebody's trying to chew my hand. I don't know who that would be. Oh, you coming all the way up here just because she came out and pulled a U-turn? Huh? Are you chasing her? I've not seen you do anything yet other than follow a few around. I mean, you were very, very interested in the one. So, you know, maybe he figured it out on her. I don't know. We wrote it on the board anyway. You can actually come up and say hi? Huh? You gonna say hi? Becky's busy messaging me. Right before I turned the camera on, she asked me if Boomer had a bull or a heifer. Boomer has had both. And a few years ago when we had to cull really hard, she had a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old daughter, both of which end up getting culled. They both end up open. 99.9% sure it was weather related during breeding season. And Mom wanted to hold him over, and we had to get rid of something. And it's like, and I don't think she's got any daughters left in the herd. Her calf just laid down. Granted, she's a big freaking cow, but she weans off. She milks like crazy, and she weans off big calves every year. Unfortunately, they're usually bull calves, so it's hard to keep the bloodline going. But that's a good-looking little heifer she's got. I think that's the other heifer. Yeah, Tag was in the right ear. There's probably Iceman down there looking at her going, "What are you doing? How come you're not in here with me?" Well, maybe because your pin's in need of some bedding. I wanted to keep the calf on the clean. So I'll get my feeding done. I still gotta dip the navel and paste that calf, give her a good shot. And I'm really hoping she was eating earlier. It sure looked like it. She's got a little spunk, so assume she did. And of course, they're out of hay. They'll get that, and I gotta get a bale up. One more thing to do today. Probably have to have Becky sneak down here, because that gate's got to be open, and they got to be out of the way so I can do it. Just more fun. I can't keep up with when the quote daily paper shows up. Monday's not one of those days, neither is Tuesday, so it's like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I just got turned around up here, and there's 3 deer there in the bottom. I'm only seeing 2 now. The roof must be hiding one of them. Anyway, so the deer are definitely very active this morning. I kind of thought I might have seen something out here. They vacated this for a week after they sprayed. Then they came back to crossing through it and hanging around in it. Yeah. Oh, wait, I know what happened. Can't see him though. There's a light colored one that is right where the old creek bed meets the creek, and then there's a dark colored one there too. Maybe there's 4 down there. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it on the video or not. If you do, cool. If not, I'm sorry. And my phone said we're supposed to have rain here in about an hour, but I thought the day was supposed to be 0% chance. So 0 today and like 60 or 80% tomorrow. You know how them guessers are. You know what? Take the camera out. They quit zooming. The 3 in this pen were doing zoomies. There we go. Little girl is. And Boomer's calf, she was busy talking to it, and it was still laying there. And it got up and started eating. At least I'm hoping she's on it to eat. Of course, you know, let's stand on the other side where I can't see, and I'm up here. Doesn't help any. Anyway, I tried to get you zoomies. We missed the moo. Didn't miss Mama's moo though. So my mother texted me a little bit ago and said, yay, that Boomer had a heifer calf, and said she's early. She was only supposed to be 90 days when we prig checked. I don't know how that comes out to today. I just checked her gums. I would have shown you that, but she was not about to let me check her gums without a fight. She's at least 10 days early. Probably more like 12. Tips of her teeth are uncovered. That's about it. So anyway, that's what I know. And, you know, it's not the first early one. But because she is early, I'm going to give her a little something to help her out. I mean, she seems to be doing great, but it definitely does not hurt to do what you can to help them. You know, give her a little dexamethasone. Worst thing is her lungs at this point. They may not be developed enough, and a higher chance of getting pneumonia. But a little dexamethasone will help prevent that. So I got just about enough time to go get her a couple of shots before I gotta go babysit. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anybody want to guess who's first in tonight? Who incidentally still has not had a calf? Who incidentally, from what Mom has on the list, was supposed to calve 3 or 4 weeks in front of Boomer. Yeah, if you guessed 241, you'd be right. Oh, feeling her shits and giggles today. They must all think they're hungry. And that one there, 111J, she's supposed to be doing any time, and she's loosened up, but she ain't got any milk yet. Oh, geez, there's Ruby. She ain't do it all. With Minnie behind her. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's 618 behind Minnie. Looks like it from here. 618s do anytime. Yeah. I really like that vet, but I don't like the way he brake checked. And no, I'm wrong. That's not 618D. Oh well. I can be mistaken once in a while. So anyway, finished feeding. I did not put a bale on the deck. I'm just going to grab 2 small bales. That'll get them by till morning. Finished taking garbage up right after I hose my shoes off. And then my day will be done. And yeah, I was babysitting when the eclipse happened, but nothing changed. It looked just like it does right now. Other than it was raining for most of that time, but it looked just like this. So hey, hope you all had a great Monday. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Thank you for watching. Give it an old thumbs up. Would be appreciated. And hey, subscribe if you haven't. It don't cost much. Don't cost nothing. And that little girl is such a character, it's not even funny. I need to be able to get her on camera some more while she's bebopping around and got the zoomies.